So now I'm going to go off and I'm going to build the mashup from here. I go back into edit mode. I said I did this from my tools drawer, and there on duty guards is the widget that we just made. When I put the widget on the screen, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to select in the upper right hand corner. I do not like those big wide window borders. They take away my screen real estate. I put this up, let's drag it, drop it, put about right there. I've got information about the phone number, the people that are on duty, etc. And by the way, this is an XML feed the way that I did it, but it's from a spreadsheet that we created before. And there's the different columns and rows that I put in a spreadsheet. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to drop down from collaboration. I'm going to say, hey, I use same time to communicate with my guards. I drag and drop the same time widget onto the canvas, and the same time widget came from us. I drag this, let's put it, by the way, I once said that I drug an icon. I'm from the Midwest, okay? And I got a critique that said drug is not a word. Actually, a customer put that out there, and I went back and I looked it up, and it said drug, past tense of dragged. Not used by literates since the 1950s. So I felt in my place there. Let me go ahead, and in this case, I'm going to log on. I'm going to say my username is Anthony Ware, which is a pretty cool name because aware, at Cisco, see, did I put the SCO.com, and let me give it a password once again. Ooh. Password. It's my easiest one to remember. And here's a, I'm going out to a live server that sits in, actually I think this is in Cambridge, right? So I'm going to sign in, and now I've logged into same time. And by the way, I also had same time running in the same virtual machine, another version. I'll show you that I can communicate back and forth between. So now, I've connected into it, I've got a list of my guards, but what I want to do is I want to add my camera views next. I created a couple camera views. The first one I'll grab and drag here. I always want this to be camera 1. It's the front door of my facility. It's the most important one. So when I drag it, I can have all my cameras listed individually if I wanted to. I'll grab another camera view here. But this one I actually called camera viewer because I want it to be switchable. Let me grab this, drag it, and you'll notice that there's nothing that's viewed on this viewer yet. Let me now wire the widgets together. This is what changes it from just being a page that displays things. I'll go here to that list that came from my spreadsheet. I'm going to change, and when I scroll down here, you'll notice that when I go to wire on the page, I select the same time. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. If I want to send from this widget, it's in green. If I want to receive something to this widget, it's in blue. I want to send, and if I move this over here, you'll notice the same time widget just became highlighted. I want to send to that widget. What do I want to do? I want to send start a chat. I'm done. At the same time, I want to select this widget, and I want to say the camera. And that was a row, or a column in my spreadsheet. I want to go to the camera viewer. Notice it's highlighted red, and I want to display it. I select done. At this point, let me go to view mode. Now I'm the user. I want to say, okay, let's go and look at the northeast garage. And there, I can look at information from the garage. I've wired the two widgets together. Oh, well, let me go and see what's happening at the dock. Now notice, look at my lower left-hand widget. This is real same time. When I click on Jose Labrador, love that name, it brought up a same time chat window. Because remember I said, when I click on this, send the name to the same time window. And all it did was took that column, sent it over. I say, I want this person to check out building 904, right? When I hit enter here, I just went out to my server in Cambridge because this is live, and I just sent that message to him. Now, remember, this could be a mobile device. There's no reason that that guard has to be out there with a laptop. This could be a mobile device. And I say, we'll do as soon as I finish my, and here's another spelling test, D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T-U. I did. So, now I send the next message back, and let's say now, and give it a few exclamation points. So I am communicating live between what's the guard using, or the person that's in dispatch here? A web page and nothing more. That's all this is a web page. It's a browser. There are no plugins, there are no extensions. I showed it in Internet Explorer. I'm showing it here in Firefox. I can change the form factor so that this will run on your iPhone, because it's just a browser. And certainly, what Guido had mentioned, mobile devices and video are becoming the thing that we're all accepting now. And I want to garden the field to do this. What if I didn't use same time? Go to edit mode. I'm going to go to my same time widget here. I select the little screwdriver and I say, delete this widget off the screen. Instead, I'll go to collaboration and let me grab my SMS widget. Drag it and put it on the screen. I'm going to edit its settings because I want it to always say that the sender is me and I am dispatch. And I select save. Now you'll notice the sender field here is dispatch. I go back up to the list of my guards. I want to wire that widget in. So I want to say the phone number will go to that SMS widget and it will always go to the receiver phone field. Done. I want to go back over and do one more. I say I want to go from the location where the camera is, and I want to pre-populate the message field so that when I go back, leave here, go to view mode, I look over and I say, let's look at the dock, and I see that it looks like dock 4 door might be open. And I hit send. And now, I just sent an SMS message. I'm viewing multiple cameras. I'm doing it all in a page. And again, if I want to edit this, I go over and change the spreadsheet, and I just add it back up into that. But the information, now this is a really simple surveillance example. What if I want to take this to the next step, where instead of having a couple cameras, I have 1,000 cameras? What if I want to start using some of the advanced features of this Cisco surveillance hardware and software solution, which is I can start getting information from the APIs across the network. I can start recording audio, sending audio to the cameras. I can start recording actions and events away from surveillance. Let's go to retail, let's go to government applications, let's go into the banking applications, etc. What changes the way I use it? The mashup tools are still going to be the same, and the Cisco tools are just still going to be the same. It's just that now I can extend them in a way that's easier than ever before.